My name is Dr. Carly, and I'm doing a series of videos about the baby app, and this is the last set of questions you'll be asked on the routine section of the app, questions 16 to 19. Number 16 is, does your baby have a rash? And we're talking about a weeping red rash that's the size of your baby's palm, obviously smaller than this, probably more like this, anywhere on their body. So this is a rash that you notice, which is quite big and it's weeping. The next one is, do they have a hernia? Do they have a bulge in their scrotum, if they're a boy, or in the inguinal region, so the bit just above where the legs come off, and you can see it between the bottom of your torso and your legs in girls and boys too. So is there a bulging in the inguinal region, which would designate a hernia? The next thing is, do they have a temperature above 38.3 degrees centigrade? You need to have a proper thermometer to be able to take their temperature. A normal baby's temperature, we'd say, is 37.5 or less. That's not the same as adults, which is 37. Babies and children have a higher temperature, and we'd only really be concerned of a temperature above 38.3 degrees centigrade. And the last question on the baby app, number 19, is, have they been crying whilst you've been doing these checks? So more than just a little grizzle. Are they really going ahead, crying whilst you've been doing this check? So that's the last question, and then you will get them, you'll just push onto the app and it'll give you a score. And just to go through the score results, 0 to 7 is stay at home, you don't need to see a doctor. 8 to 12 is you may want to think about consulting a doctor. 13 to 19 is you will need to see a doctor at some point, and you have to make the call as to when that's going to be. And 20 or above, you need to be seen straight away by a healthcare professional. So I think those are the interpretation of the results. And just to add, in terms of rash, one of the ones on the first video I made about, when you basically scoop up your baby and go straight to the emergency department, is whether they have a rash which doesn't blanch. And that means you have a rash, it can be fine or it can even look quite bruised, and you put a glass on it and you can see the rash through the glass because it's actually bleeding into the skin. So that's a different sort of rash from the one I talked about here for question number 16. If you found this useful, do subscribe, watch the other videos in this series, and let other people know about it.